Carson. I'm a teacher and an ecologist. On the issue of water privatization, it's something that I really don't see a lot of positives for. With a lot of resource extraction industries, basically it shifts the profits to a very few or a small number of people, basically at the expense of a larger group. Water is something that we've always had. It's always been something that nature provides, and it's something that wasn't an issue until just a few decades ago, when water companies used advertising to try to convince people that they had a product that was better, and none of the evidence actually says it is. Bottled water is less regulated, it's generally less clean. Many times it's pumped directly out of municipal water systems, so those of you that buy bottled water, essentially you are spending $1 for water that you could have got out of the tap for free. Numerous taste tests have shown that people can't tell the difference, even though they sometimes think they can. And a lot of times the water's pumped when it shouldn't be, during droughts. Nestle, which is one of the largest water bottling companies in the world, has been in court numerous times for essentially pumping in ways that were damaging to the environment, damaging to communities, and not acting as a responsible citizen. Also, it's a huge amount of profit that goes to companies with very little return. So in Sacramento, for example, Nestle has a bottling operation, and they pay pennies per bottle of water or less that they, again, turn around and sell in the grocery stores for a significant amount of money. And the bottling companies don't provide a significant amount of jobs. I think the last I read that the Nestle company in Sacramento has less than 10 permanent jobs established, and they've been given hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of water. And then finally, the idea of putting things in plastic bottles that get thrown away, which is a very wasteful use of petroleum resources. It pollutes the waterways, and again, the cost is such that a lot of resources say that for about 20% of what Americans spend on bottled water every year, we could provide fresh drinking water to everyone in the world for that amount of money. And since there's over 1 billion people in the world that don't have fresh water, can't get fresh water, have to drink water that's contaminated with things like pollutants and parasites, seem to be a lot better way to spend our money than, again, buying bottled tap water that we pay money for. Drink water out of the tap, it's better, trust me.